Welcome in to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always, I mean always, he means always, she means always, they mean always, you mean always, an instant classic.
Danny Dog! Hi, JJJ.
We will see you on the flippity dippity. Oh yeah.
What is going on, everybody? And welcome back to another edition of the Juggernaut Show, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a good afternoon or night or day, whatever time you guys are watching this video. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. We got a lot of things to talk about. We got a couple predictions to do for you guys today. Got NXT in your house. I almost called it Takeover. Like, it's just still so much in my mind that I still want to call it Takeover. And then we also have Hell in the Cell 2022 to predict for you guys today. So we got a lot of things for WWE this weekend, because tonight, like I said, we got NXT in your house. Which, you know, they just brought this on like at the last second, because I completely forgot the show was happening until I watched NXT this week. I go like, oh yeah, there is a premium live event, which I still hate that they call them premium live events. Like, it's just the thing that's happening in 2022. You know, like WWE started the same premium live event, so you know now they shove it down our throats. But yeah, so we got that on tonight, and then tomorrow night we have Hell in the Cell, which, you know, I'm not looking really forward to both of these shows, but you know, I have low expectations because, you know, I don't want to set my bar too high for WWE because I'm going to be disappointed at the end sometimes. And, you know, crazy stuff going on with AEW. But, you know, before we start off and talking about our predictions, you know, that's that whole promo with MJF, what he did. Like, I don't know if that's a shoe or if that's his, like, kayfabed or, like, I feel like he really feels that way, like, about Tony Khan in some ways. And, you know, apparently he does want to go over to WWE, but hey, don't be biting the hand that, don't be biting the hand that feeds you. Because it's going to end up biting you. Because, like, his, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like, he's going to need to be bought of his contract, because he still has, like, till 2024. His contract ends in 2024. So he still has another year on his contract. So MJF, man, you might get your wish, you might not, because Tony Khan might say, hey, you're gonna be sitting at home. You know, I'm not releasing you from your contract. You're gonna be sitting at home buying out your time for your contract. And if you want out your contract, Vince is gonna have to Vince is gonna have to buy you out of your contract. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be crazy to see what happens with MJF. And then, you know, the news we got on Rampage last night with CM Punk. You know, he has to have surgery, and then they're going to be crowning interim AEW World Champion at Forbidden Door. So that's going to be interesting what goes down here. But enough waste of time. Let's actually get started with what we're actually going to be talking about. You know, do our predictions for NXT in your house and Hell in a Cell. So let's start off with the first match. So the first match that we're going to be talking about is the NXT North American Championship match. We got Cameron Grimes defending the title against Carmelo Hayes, and Trick Williams is going to be in the corner of Carmelo Hayes here. I think this is going to be a solid match here. I think this could be a potential show stealer of the night. I definitely think that Cameron Grimes is going to retain. I don't think they're going to give it back to Carmelo Hayes here, because I feel like Solo Sikoa is next in line to be challenging Cameron Grimes. I feel like that's the person who's going to be taking the title off of. I feel like that's the person who's going to be taking the title off of Cameron Grimes, Solo Sikoa. So with that being said, I'm going to go with Cameron Grimes to retain his North American Championship. And then in the next matchup we're going to be talking about is Pretty Deadly. Elliot. I can't pronounce his name right. Elton Prince, there we go. And Kit Wilson will be going up against the team of the Creed brothers, Brutus Creed and Julius Creed. So the team of the Diamond Mine. And this is for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Now, these past few weeks, we've been seeing kind of the implosion of the Creed brothers, or like the implosion of Diamond Mind. Like Roddy's, we heard that Roderick Strong wants out of his contract. He wants to leave NXT. So I feel like we're starting to see the downfall of the Diamond Mind. And basically, Roderick Strong said, "Hey, if you guys don't win the NXT Tag Team Championships, you guys don't plan on coming back to Diamond Mine. You guys are out." So we're gonna see what happens here, but I think that Pretty Deadly is gonna retain the titles here. I feel like I said, the implosion of the Diamond Mine is happening now, and like I said, I feel like Roddy wants out of his contract. He wants to leave NXT. So yeah, give me Pretty Deadly to retain here. And right now, NXT isn't what it used to be, which is sad because I was a big fan of the Black and Gold NXT, but like I said, I guess we'll see what happens here. This could be maybe a good show. Well, I guess we'll just see, because these past few the last year's NXT in Your House was good, and the year before was really good. So I guess we'll see how this one goes. But like I said, it's just really watered down right now. It's not what I remember NXT used to be. But yeah, let's go on to the next match here. Next match we have is the NXT Women's Championship match. Mandy Rose is defending the title against Wendy Choo. Now, this is, Wendy Choo, she's a very comedy character. I can't really take her seriously, with the attire she wears and like her gimmick, like she's a very sleepy person. She always carries a pillow around, and she just seems very kiddie-ish. Like, she should be in like Candyland or something, like Mandy Rose said. She should be in Candyland, or like she shouldn't be in WWE going for the NXT Women's Championship. I don't see Mandy Rose losing the title here. I just don't. She's not losing. But now when Toxic Attraction, they start losing the titles, that's when I feel like that's when it's going to be the downfall of Toxic Attraction and Mandy Rose. But yeah, Mandy Rose is definitely not losing. This is a give me match right here. So give me Mandy Rose to retain the NXT Women's Championship. But actually, I kind of want to go back to this. I did like the promo, or like the segment with Wendy Choo, dumping the balls onto dumping the balls onto Mandy Rose. I thought that was hilarious. That was pretty funny. But like I said, give me Mandy Rose to retain the title and NXT Women's Championship. And then the next match we have is a 6-man tag team match. So the losers will join the opposite faction, or the stable, whatever you want to call it. So we have Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo. And we also have Troy Two Dimes Donovan. Yeah, I don't know why they make these weird names. Like, whoever makes these names, they just need to find somebody else. But yeah, so we got 2 Dimes, and we got, like I said, Channing Stacks Lorenzo going up against Legado del Fantasma, Santos Escobar, Cruz del Toro, and Joaquin Wilde. And then also Elektra Lopez is going to be the corner of Legado del Fantasma. I think this match can go either way, but and down in my gut, I think that Legado del Fantasma is going to win here, and then the Don family, or Tony D'Angelo's team is going to have to join Legado del Fantasma. So I guess we'll see how this works here. The faction is going to be grown for Legado del Fantasma, for one of these factions. Who? I have no idea, but I'm going to say Legado del Fantasma team wins here. So yeah. And then the next match we have is the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. We got Toxic Attraction, Gigi Dolan and JC Jane defending the titles against Kaden Chance and Kaden Carter. Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. That's a terrible name also. Like, these random weird names. Seems like something from anime that with the Katana Chance. I don't know. I mean, she was a part of what's her name? Katana. She was a part of America's Ninja Warrior. So maybe that's why they changed their name to that. I have no idea. But Toxic Attraction are going to retain the titles. But I did like the stuff that they've been doing with Caden and Chance. How like they're saying, they've been one of the only tag teams from the Black and Gold brand to NXT 2.0. So like they're one of the only real teams, still remaining in NXT. And it doesn't matter if it's 2.0 or 1.0. They've been there. So I mean they do have a solid point. But yeah, Toxic Attraction are going to retain the titles there. So yeah, let's move on to the next match. I don't really have much else to say about this match. And then the main event we have is Braun Breaker defending the NXT Championship against Joe Gacy. I'm not really a big fan of this whole like Joe Gacy character. I mean, we've seen this before. We've seen this before many times. Characters like this, how they have like a cult going on, and like they want to control everybody. And basically, if Braun Breaker gets disqualified, he will lose the NXT Championship. So, with that being said, I don't think that Braun Breaker is going to be losing the title here. Like, I don't think they're going to put it around Joe Gacy. I'll be very surprised if they do. Very surprised. But yeah, like I said, I don't really feel like they're going to give it to Joe Gacy here. I think it's going to be an okay match. I'm not really too high on Joe Gacy. And I'm wondering who are those two hooded guys. I've been hearing rumors that it could be GYD, the Grizzled Young Veterans. So I heard it could be them. But I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens here. And yeah, I guess we'll see who gets involved in this match, Like, it's going to be crazy shenanigans going on. Most definitely. But yeah, that was my NXT In Your House 2022 predictions. Now let's move on to Hell in the Cell. So let me get that pulled up really quick here. And while I'm doing that, go follow. Hold on. While I'm doing that, getting everything pulled up here. Go follow the podcast, on Twitter. And then you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Anchor, and you can watch us on YouTube. So be sure to do all that. Comment right here from OCD Cam. So what's up, Justin? Hey man, thanks for coming by. Thanks for joining the stream here. But yeah, go listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and you can watch us on YouTube. Or you can listen to us on YouTube. Doesn't matter here. You can watch us on all these platforms here. And we'll go ahead and move on to Hell in the Cell here. Let's see, where is my graphic out for it? Bam, here we go. We got Hell in the Cell 2022 predictions. So there's 6 matches for the Raw side, and there's only 1 match for SmackDown. And that tells you how much SmackDown is really doing right now. Not very much, to be honest. This is the only SmackDown match we got here. That tells you how dead SmackDown is right now. I haven't been watching SmackDown that much, but yeah, let's go ahead and get started with these SmackDown predictions. Hell in a Cell 2022 predictions. So the first match we got is Madcap Moss going up against Happy Corbin, and I think this is a no holds bar match right here. I think that Madcap Moss is going to win here. I mean, I thought this match was going to be over at WrestleMania Backlash. I thought this feud was going to be long gone. But apparently, they still been continuing this match here. I don't really have much to say about this match. So let's go on to the next match. Next match we have is the United States Championship match. We got Theory going up against Mustafa Ali. And this is going to be in Mustafa Ali's hometown of Chicago, Illinois. And with that being said, I think that Theory is not going to be losing his title here, because you know how they treat the hometown wrestlers. Usually, they don't let them win the title. I'll be surprised if they do give it to Mustafa Ali, but I feel like they're trying to build Theory up to be this really legitimate superstar. So, like I said, I don't really feel like they're going to take the title off of Theory here. I think it's going to be a good match, but after seeing what happened on Raw, which I was at Monday Night Raw, which I felt like it was a pretty decent go-home show. You know, there were some parts that were really good. There were some points where I didn't care about, which we'll talk about that in a minute here. But yeah, I see Theory winning this match here and retaining his United States Championship. So let's move on to the next match, which we have is we got a 6-person mixed tag team match. We got Finn Balor, AJ Styles, Liv Morgan going up against the Judgment Day Edge, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley. I think that Judgment Day is going to win here because I feel like they need to keep Judgment Day looking strong here. And we got another comment here. It's been a while since we've talked. I just attended Roman's last night. House show. Okay, nice, man. How was it? That's what's up, man. But yeah, so I feel like the Judgment Day is going to win here because they just need to keep this faction looking strong. And I feel like there's going to be more things that, evolve with this team. I feel like people are going to join this team more because Edge has been alluding, Finn, asking Finn Balor to come over, asking Tommaso Ciampa, and he's been like posting a lot of things on social media, like teasing like new members who could be joining the Judgment Day faction. So I feel like we're going to be getting a new member in this show. I feel like that Tommaso Ciampa is going to be joining. Or maybe Finn Balor turns on AJ Styles and Liv Morgan. Because, if you can't beat them, then join them. That's how I kind of have a feeling. But, yeah, I'm going to say that the Judgment Day wins here. I think this is one of the most interesting things that's going on Raw right now. And I like this new, darker character that Edge is doing. Like, it's like this Undertaker type of Edge, or like Ministry of Darkness, or Brood Edge. I really enjoy watching this. I think it's really good. But yeah, give me the Judgment Day to win here. And then the next match we have is Ezekiel, aka Elias. That is Elias there. And if you don't believe that's Elias, then you're crazy. You're crazy. Going up against Kevin Owens. And this has been an alright feud. I mean, it's kind of been like kind of a little corny sometimes, but Kevin Owens, with him being in this feud, makes it better and stuff. Like if it was anybody else in this position, I don't think it would be done as good as what they're doing with Kevin Owens right now. Trying to say, hey, no, that's Elias, and you're like, no, I'm Elias's younger brother. So I think it's kind of corny, like I said, kind of corny at some points, but I feel like this is going to be the blow-off match. I don't feel like they're going to be continuing this feud. I hope they don't continue this feud because I want to see KO to see him do better things, in my opinion. But give me Ezekiel to win here. But if they want to continue this, then they'll probably have KO win. Yeah, but I'm going to go with Ezekiel to win here. Because, like I said, I just want to see these guys do something different, in my opinion. But yeah, let's go on to the next match, which we have. It's a handicap match. We got Bobby Lashley going up against Omos and MVP. Now, this was a segment when I was at Raw. I really wasn't caring about the segment at all because, like I said, the way they've been kind of like booking up Omos and like I don't know, it's not. Omos doesn't really excite me that much. And MVP, he's getting old. But I like what Bobby Lashley is doing. After seeing what happened on Raw, with at the end of that, huge contract signing, seeing Omos go through that table, I have a feeling that maybe Omos and MVP are going to get the win here. But then again, I want them to build up Bobby Lashley more. So, you know what? I'm going to say that Bobby Lashley wins. I could be very wrong here, but screw it. I'm going with my gut. I'm going to say Bobby Lashley beats Omos and MVP, and they do something else to Bobby Lashley after this. That's what I have a feeling that they're going to do. And then the next match we have is a triple threat match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. We got Bianca Belair defending the title against Asuka and Becky Lynch. It's going to be a solid match. I think it's going to be really good. Could possibly a good match of the night. I think the reason why Becky Lynch is in this match is so she can take the pinfall here. I don't see Bianca losing the title right now. And maybe after the show, they move on to like a one-on-one match between Bianca and Asuka. Maybe like at the next pay-per-view, or like just have them feuding. But either way, like I said, I don't really see Bianca losing the title anytime soon until it's like something really big. I mean, not that these women aren't big superstars, but Becky Lynch, she had a great title reign, and Asuka, I don't really like her last title reign she had, but. Yeah, I don't really see any of these women winning the title right now, except for Bianca to retain. So, yeah, we'll go on to the next match, which is the main event of the night. We got Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, going up against Seth freaking Rollins inside a Hell in a Cell match. Which I think this match is going to be really good. I am really looking forward to this match a lot. I'm really looking forward to this match a lot. Do they have Cody Rhodes win 3 in a row at three different pay-per-views? Or do they give a win back to Seth Rollins? I have a feeling that keep the momentum strong for Cody Rhodes. Keep him looking strong. And have him win 3 in a row. Because Rollins can bounce back from this easy. And like before, I go like, this match doesn't really need a Hell in a Cell. This doesn't need a Hell in a Cell that much. But after watching that segment, that brawling segment, and being there live, I got into that. Like I go like, okay, yeah. I mean, the Hell in a Cell is just going to add another element to this match. It's going to be good to see how they utilize the cell. And I like how Cody. I like how Seth on Raw, he was kind of hinting at AEW, even though he wasn't saying AEW. I like how, he's like, hey, you and your friends tried to storm what I was building over here. So, and, he took his sledgehammer to his throne. Which, we all thought before, the reason why Cody was breaking the throne was taking shots at Triple H. So I like how they brought that up there in this promo. But I think that Cody Rhodes is going to win the match here. Like I said, keep his momentum looking strong. Don't have him lose for a while until he faces like Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. Or maybe even yet, they have Cody win the title. Beat Roman for the title. But that's going to be down the line here. Yeah, but Cody Rhodes is going to win the match here. I think it's going to be a solid match. Like I said, I think it's going to be the best match of the weekend. Because like I said, the Mania match was great. The WrestleMania Backlash match was even better. So I guess we're going to see what they do here inside the Hell in a Cell. And this is the only Hell in a Cell match at this show. So I think it's going to be good. So those are my predictions for Hell in the Cell and NXT in your house. Which NXT, like I said, it's going to be live tonight on Peacock and the WWE Network. I don't know when I'm going to be doing my review for NXT in your house. Maybe I'll probably do that tomorrow because I'm actually going to an independent show tonight. Which there's going to be a lot of stars that are going to be at the show, which I still need to upload my vlog for WWE Monday Night Raw. I still need to do that. Upload my vlog for that. Because I got a lot of footage from that show. And then I'll probably be doing be recording some footage for this independent show I'm going to tonight. So stay tuned for that. But go follow me on all my social media platforms. Go down below in the comments. You can follow me on Twitter at TheTrueJSB. Or description, sorry, not comments. Go down in the description below and you can follow me on Twitter at TheTrueJSB. Instagram is the same thing. And once again, before I head out here, go go follow the podcast on Twitter and Instagram and on TikTok if you want. You know, if you have the Tiki-Taki, go follow us on TikTok. And listen to us on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts. Watch us on YouTube. And also, if you just want to search us on Google, we are Googleable. So if you want to do that, you know, you can look for us. And also go on the Pro Wrestling Tees, because we got a lot of t-shirts up there, you know, and, you know, go support us, you know, go be promoting us without even saying anything. But this is your boy Jar saying peace out, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.